You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down throw here for Ward. Put some power on it, deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Offense up to the line fast.
18 Cardinal.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
19 tight.
Again, Ward going to the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Benjamin St. Just picks it off. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. And he makes the Reds go. It's a touchdown on the pick six.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay,
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
go.
Ward shaking off the pick here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Rolling quickly, but it's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
17. Like.
Ward's going to throw here on third. And be caught by his back, Camaro. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throw it deep to the left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
It leads to second.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. You're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
Escapes the pocket. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. Or now on third down. Finds Adams downfield. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the set.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Ready up.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 11 brings up second and 4.
Got it. Ready?
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the jump.
This, our last play of the quarter. Back to Pacheco here on second. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Back to 60. Back.
Daniels. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some...
And he scores! It's a Jacksonville touchdown! The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now they'll try the extra point again. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Jaguars 14, Patriots 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Turpin on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Get it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Second and 10 now. Ward. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion.
79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
First and 10 here. Ward. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Buffalo 18.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains it up for that first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Patriots. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots looking at first and 10.
Hurt, 18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Top 60 by 79 Broncos.
Ward's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 37. To the sideline. Catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
33-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 19 Lions. Street. From 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he stops at the 31-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Check
2nd and 8.
smash. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Go.
From the 31. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Get it. 60. Hot 70. Panther 11. Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Pioneer.
Here's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
And the Patriots, first down.
First down from the red zone. Caught near the pylon. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
Another Patriots, first down.
Kamara gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lets a heater go deep. Middle of the... It connects on the deep shot. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Rolling out to his left. To the left, he's got a roll. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. On first down, here's Daniels. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Daniels setting up the play action. Ball in left side. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Blue on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready. Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Get it. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
He's back to throw. Flush that out, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Daniels back to throw. Completed to his running back. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
19 yards.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, ball at the 36.
Come on.
Daniels from the pistol. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Daniels is going to throw again. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw on a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down. Again, Daniels to the air. And finds Adams downfield. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, and a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense takes
Let's go.
It's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
18. Stephanie, go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Caught by his back. Camara. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10 here. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
That's another Patriots.
19 tight, 19. Check smash,
First
check
and
smash.
10 at the 26-yard
60
line.
Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready,
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. It's a man underneath. It's Camara. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
70, hot, 10 to 11, 10 to 11. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
Fourth down. Here's Ward. He sends this one to the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our fourth quarter. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking 18. Go.
They'll run now with Pacheco. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Tiger, 19.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Daniels on first down. Called in by Royal on the right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Ready up.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Hits his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Complete to number 10.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Getting out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Game over,
It's in right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. They'll take this at the 10. Escapes a defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Timeout taken by the Patriots.
Come on, man. It's over, dog.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Back all 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he has the Jaguar first down, Brock. And they can run out the clock on this wing. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here.
Cowboy, Panther 11, Buffalo 18, Mustang 19.
Later on with Pacheco. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew. Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Field in Jacksonville. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
I appreciate that new follow, fam. I appreciate that follow. God bless.
So ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stick to the Eagles. Stick to the Eagles.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Escapes the pocket. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies. We do, Kate. We try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
19 tight. 18 run. Trap 50. Trap.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th down.
Let's go now. Dragons, 7-5, Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 8.
And they're going for this. He connects downfield. Juke the defender. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, it's after catch ball.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
19 light.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect. Here, sharp, they're crisp, and they grab the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Only left behind some time. It's caught by Elijah Wood. He's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The 1st down carry for Pacheco. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Daniels buying some time right. He's running for it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
3-yard line.
On the ready.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Daniels from the pistol. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. On the move, headed right. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sense him out into one of those spots out wide.
1st down throw here for Ward. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
Come on. Hot 70, hot 70. 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 sight, 19.
Throwing now from the gun. It's completed right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 19 Lions, Dragons 60. 79 Broncos.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
On the ready.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Drop 60, drop 79, Mustang 19. 18, go.
Again, Ward going to the air. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, you have a little bit in limbo.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time.
Take them 3, fam.
You see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down. Gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field.
Oh, he missed it, Chat.
They lose the pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. Goal to go and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch. Nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone first, second, or even third and goal.
Take off that big-ass helmet, fam.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's complete to Zacharias. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question. The greatest concern there is just getting
Young nigga, move that dope.
percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Buying some time left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. Brought in.
Can't guard me out there, dog.
And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Daniels now on first down. And his perfect start.
Good defense.
And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots downfield.
And this is caught at the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Daniels 1.6 mil, fam.
Splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 here. Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
These passes get more and more difficult as you try to aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Oh, my ball too, chat. Oh, he out of here.
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yammer horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
But if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulls it and got good yardage himself.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. In motion goes the tight end. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a third down at 17 to go. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Vikings.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Back on the field after a knee injury robbed him of his rookie season, but he showed a ton of promise in the limited sample size we saw of him during the preseason. Go back to the University of Michigan. You saw an accurate passer who ran the offense extremely well, but don't be fooled by that. He was never afraid to attack defenses with his arm, and he'll try to do the same here in the NFL.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
In motion, the tight end. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the
When you give up points on the
line.
opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there. Help them relax a little bit.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd
The
and
success
2.
there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Quickly to Addison here. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go and start with Barkley. And able to get get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
And he's got it across the midfield straight and into Viking territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Up the middle with Barkley. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So a couple of field goals now, 6-0 our score as the kicks are away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he works free. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside inside the 40. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Addison will go in motion left. Now a first carry for the fullback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Aziz Ojulari pushing in and dropping him.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Mason going to get it on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, the Vikings are going out in 1st and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
That's good for Vikings. First down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
Once more, it's the fullback hand. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, so they move the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Eagles 6.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Ooh, the juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense. offense again. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's Hurts to throw. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down, Eagles.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot. There's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A first down carry for Barkley. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. Across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. It's going to give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get this down only to the 18. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
That is wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And unable to connect, incomplete. We'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
42-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's a really good game right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw McCarthy. They'll go for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That pass broken up by Reed Blankenship.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now back to throw. It's this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And they work this route upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Philadelphia.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And an Eagle first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll go down at the 28. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. First down, Philadelphia.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's
I need to be doing it too. If we ain't up for going back to what we used to do. I was so last year, but I got to tell the truth. I'm being honest. My kids coming back dirty, I'm just being honest. Got this kissing on bed.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the game, this is their fullback. That's the job pushing through tackles that time to pick up 6.
A bit of a surprise call there on 1st down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
That's complete. We out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down. Again to the fullback on the dive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, you don't often see a lot of 1st down carries by a fullback, and this is probably why. Often better suited for short yards and goal line types of situations. This last carry went for a loss.
Here's Keenum. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to look that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Well, they'll send Adams in motion left. Keenum to throw for it on fourth. Oh, that is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds
I'm on that.
on the opening drive of the night. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's Daniels. We'll check this one down to Pacheco. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he's got it. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line. They go play action. Daniels. They'll buy some time right. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Pacheco. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Daniels going to try to sneak. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Keenum. And he's is clocked downfield. It's Waller. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, the only guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Keenum. He's got Adams on the comebacker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A shotgun snap for Keenum. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bills. From 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Throwing now is Daniels. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Shotgun snap for Keenum. And the ball is knocked out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Keenum. And now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. final shot before half for Kano. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I just think the things I said before, too. This is a tight game. You don't need to change a whole lot. We're getting close to our best in the first half. So, really get rid of it. Let's just go out and play our best football. And that's it for us.
Daniels looking to throw. Pass caught, a roll right side. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Ready, go!
To throw is Daniels. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Daniels. That's complete to Christian Okoye. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
I'm slick on his mask, huh?
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have birds right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
Come on with the lagging, dog.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And a minuscule gain, maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. Got his man.
Don't fuck with me, dog.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Elijah Arroyo. 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey go with the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Bills 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because
he's got him in, complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Randy Moss, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
yeah, about that. Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it away. Touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A beautiful fake. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Watch him drive. That would be a go-ahead touchdown. This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. At time, all 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. Again, it's Pacheco. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Lynch. They do a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down?
They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Bills 20.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw is Keenum. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Keenum. Buying time to his left. Gets this to Waller. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I'm built for games like this, fam. GG.
Well, they took us into the final play to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the